What if the storm isn't your enemy, but your test? There is an image the Stoics return to for this. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. If you've ever played Dark Souls 2, you've already seen this idea, whether you realized it or not. In Dark Souls 2, there's a place called Majula, the main hub where players return, and a favorite one among the fanbase. A quiet cliffside village in this ocean, waves crashing below, over and over again. But Majula isn't just a location. It sits at the edge of the world, a boundary between chaos and stillness, between what breaks you and what rebuilds you. You arrive there after every defeat, every failure, every time the world breaks you. And yet, Majula never reacts. The sea is violent. The outside world, Drain Lake, is collapsing. Cursed and cyclical. But Majula, it doesn't resist the storm. It simply remains. That is where the lesson begins. This is stoicism, not avoidance, not suppression, positioning. The Stoics understood something most people fight against. You cannot control events. You control your response to them. Majula reflects this perfectly. It does not calm the ocean. It does not stop the curse. It exists despite them, unmoved. The storm will come. The pressure will rise. Life will not ask for your permission. But like the cliff, you decide whether you are moved. And more than that, Marcus doesn't just say the cliff endures. He says it tames the water. Meaning, what hits you loses power because of how you meet it. And if you've experienced this game long enough, You've lived this lesson yourself. Think about the player in Dark Souls 2, the bearer of the curse. You are not powerful at the start. You are not prepared. And the world does not adjust for you. In fact, the world is indifferent. Just like real life. You don't win because the game gets easier. You win because you stop reacting the same way. Panic turns into patience. Frustration turns into timing. Failure turns into learning. And Majula becomes more than a location. It becomes your return point, your place of reflection, your stoic center, a place where you gather yourself before stepping back into chaos. But this idea only matters if it leaves the game. This is where most people fail. They try to control the storm. Other people, outcomes, timing, results. And when they can't, they break. But the Stoic approach is different. When criticized, you stay composed. When delayed, you stay disciplined. When overwhelmed, you slow down instead of speeding up. You don't absorb the chaos. You neutralize it. Just like Majula doesn't absorb the violence of the sea. It stands above it. And just like the bearer of the curse doesn't escape suffering, they learned how to walk through it. Like the cliff, the wave hits you and becomes less. So ask yourself, what are the waves in your life right now? And more importantly, are you reacting like water or standing like stone? Pick one principle today. Patience, restraint, discipline, courage, and hold it, no matter what hits you. The storm will always return. The curse in Dark Souls 2 never truly ends. The cycles repeat. The world remains harsh. but so do you. Like Majula, quiet, unshaken, waiting. So when the pressure rises again, remember, you are not the storm. You're the cliff. If you enjoyed this week's reflection, consider watching last episode's look at Epictetus and his thoughts on attention, how it can make or break you. You become what you give your attention to. Simple to understand, but difficult to live. Because what you practice daily shapes who you become. Good habits build you. Bad ones slowly undo you. Until next time, endure, reflect, rise. I return to my citadel.